another number in the round up. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight. Yeah, didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed, wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark but they don't bite. They timid, thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed, wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look, hey.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off for MetLife. On the return, Britton Covey. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Adoree Jackson makes the play. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Here's 2nd and 5. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Tracy once more. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. The 50. 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Josh Sweat making the stop. Working quickly here.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast. They run it with Saquon Barkley. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Now Hurts. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Hurts now from the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Giants are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action here. It definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. That's caught at the 25. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Gano ready to send this away. Covey now to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Covey on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31.
They've got first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Hey, let's go.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Eagles in possession. Here's 2nd and 2. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Hey, 73.
Hurts throwing again. He sends this one to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Drew Phillips making the tackle. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That pass caught by Dotson. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 4th down, Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. Here he is on 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Come on, set.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And the defense follows him all the way and shoves him out of bounds. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Liking 18. Ready.
A final throw before the break. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Go.
A give right side to Tracy. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 13. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
It's a gain of 18. That's
19.
good for the New York Giants.
19.
To throw it on first down. Connects with Slayton. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
At the 41-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Pass cut by Tracy. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
16-yard line. 1-yard gain.
On 2nd and 9. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
That's good for the Giants. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st and goal. And this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie things up at 14. Gano ready to send this away. Covey now to return this. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
On first down, Hurts. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Running back sent in motion left. Escapes out to the left. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. New set of downs for him from the 46. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Flush down now to his left. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, 73.
Another try following the sack. Taken in by Smith. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
He'll throw it. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Hurts now from the gun. Able to get it to Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles don't want to see this one go to overtime. Fourth and forever coming up. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here he is to throw. Goddard makes the catch. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The Giants using their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Running right, it's Barkley. Room inside the 10. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up third and right around 8. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Throwing now. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Giants will have the football shy of the 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Setting up to pass. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Eagles will take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts looking to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Covey now to return this.
take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Jukes out a one-stop. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He gets loose down the right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, a run with Barkley. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Getting out to his... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is on third and long. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he's going to run for it.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
Here in overtime, fourth down, and the offense is out there. Here he is to throw. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stops. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 34.
34-yard line.
Pass cut by Tracy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A handoff to Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more. and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
From the 21. Pass is caught at the 9. And in, touchdown, New York. So the Giants come away with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.